Believer, like
Yeah.
the beat going into that, like the guitar, and I know lyrically, but how did that song get inspired first when we're talking about the melody in that? Was it like the
Yeah.
little bit of guitar thing, or like how did that go?
I remember writing it, and it was early in the process of the whole record. And like I always have a heart for just sort of classic, simple soul, and like a lot of Bill Withers, a lot of like Sam Cooke, like a lot of these artists who just their voice and like the simplicity of what's happening in the band is like the perfect. It's like a perfect dish. Like it's like there's nothing distracting you. You just sort of have to sit back and like let it take you.
Touch me like a lover. Speak to me like a friend.
And that demo, it didn't change that much from the demo. Sometimes songs, go through this whole journey, like a lot of these songs on the record. But that song just felt like comfortable in its skin right away. And, as a vessel, it's sort of meant to be this like, uh, sometimes it's not about the universe and God and all these things. It's like the big things that our minds can't understand. Sometimes it's just this other person that like you've fallen for so hard that you sort of like fall at their feet. And it's like this, not this submissive love. It's like this, like, I believe in this love and I like, want to live in it every day. And yeah, it felt it just like instantly sort of like a classic song. And I'm proud of that one.
Breaking through the clouds feels impossible now. Oh.
We brought up Lost Myself, and like
Yeah.
when I say this, I'm not looking for sympathy or condolences, but like my dad died a year ago, and it changed my life. I can't even talk about it, but just people will listen to music and interpret it how they want. And so for me, every time I played that song, I cried. Like Breaking Through the Clouds seems impossible
Mm.
now. For you, the moment and like writing the song and how you're feeling, do you mind kind of sharing it?
Yeah, this one's actually really special. It's and I'm glad that it is means something to you. This song started in Hawaii actually at a sort of songwriting camp with a close friend of mine named Amy Stroop, and she was the one who initially sang it. And the inspiration behind it started in like with a different inspiration. So these songwriting camps are like meant to, in this case, be for film and TV. And so we had a scene in mind that we were writing this for. But as soon as you get into it, you like start writing a song for yourself, actually. And for whatever reason, the place we were in at that time together was like this, like not identity crisis, but certainly like I thought this what it was. Like I arrived in this place in my life with these expectations, and now I like don't recognize myself. Like what is happening? And that was 4 years ago. And now all this life has happened for both of us. And I took the song, I rewrote some of it and sang it, and with her blessing. And then something really cool happened where I asked Guy Garvey from this band Elbow in the UK if he wanted to join me on it. I'm a huge fan of his band, and he came in and added his own verse. I think it's one of those special songs that like it can travel with you, like in through life experience, and then somebody like an artist or a listener can take it and totally run with it. And for you and your dad, and for me, just like it felt like a very cathartic, lonely song of just being like, all I have at the end of the day is me. And if I'm not like in love with myself and okay with sometimes feeling lost, then I'll miss out on a lot of life. So
Breaking through the clouds